Hi, how are you? Welcome to week 4, culinary 110. Getting close to everything ending, so make sure we get our assignments in. Let's make sure the projects are going well, and keep emailing me. I'm getting some great texting and emails, trying to help you out as much as possible. I know this is not the easiest course. As I explained to one of the other of your classmates, is I took my master's degree, 2 years to get my master's degree. I took that online, and the class was Monday and Wednesdays, but it ran the whole week. They had stuff to do all week, and everything had to be turned in either by Wednesday or Sunday night. And you know, it was pretty tough. I mean, I'm with you. I was working full time, you know, a husband. I had 2 kids running around, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old, a dog. It was pretty difficult. I mean, but you had to get yourself focused, and you have to have a nice set aside the time. You have to have downtime. You have to have that private time in your house. It has to be done. You have to just close that door and say, hey, give me 1 hour and I'll be right back out to play with you guys. So please just take your time. Let me know what's going on. I'm here to help you. We're gonna get through this. You know, it's one team, one goal, and it's for you guys to graduate, okay? So going to week 4 here in Culinary 110, we're gonna be talking about plate presentations. I got some outstanding videos about plate presentations and old school, new school, plating, you know, one dessert but 3 different ways. I did a duck one also, roasted duck 3 different ways. It's pretty exciting, you know, when you're plating, because then you get to do your skill set and your artistic flair. How's that going to work? Is it going to be stacking? Is it be linear? I mean, there's a whole. I'm a stacking kind of guy because I like to stack and get some height on the plate. But if you can mix these 3 that you'll see in these videos, if you can mix those 3 on the plate and get them together, it's a wow, right? That's the wow. The guests are going to smell everything when they come into the restaurant. They're going to look at the different tables, see how they're looking, and because everybody's going to be delivering plates to the other tables around you, and that's how I do. I'm looking at the menu, but I'm also looking at the menu and then looking at the tables around me and seeing what these menu items look like on the plate, how they're coming out. And that's pretty good as we are chefs, all right, cooks, soon-to-be chefs. You'll know what lamb looks like, so you can see lamb on the plate and go, wow, that looks pretty good. So, and that's how we work it. We want to make sure the guest gets that wow moment when that plate comes down in front of them. Everything's tight, everything looks good. And remember the star of the plate. What is the star of the plate? The star of the plate is the protein. Or if it's a vegetarian meal, it's those vegetables. All right, but the star of the plate is that protein. I'm buying a lamb, I'm buying a steak. I'm not buying all the frills that go with it. You know, that's pretty tough. Like, you go to the fine dining Michelin restaurants, I would say a lot of their plates, there's about 10 to 14 steps that have to hit that plate. All right, so if you're able to do that in a good environment and have it consistent all the time, that's awesome. When you can do a plate, 14 different steps that go on that plate to get it out. Or is it, you know, maybe 5? You know, it's the protein, it's the veg, it's the sauce, it's the starch, it's the garnish, gone. Okay, so that's what you have to decide on your plates, and how to expedite that quickly and efficiently, and making that wow moment. You know, there's, I'll have to find that video if I have it still. I don't remember if I can find it. But one of my gold medals when I was competing, I did a quick smoked shrimp. Right, so it's shrimp on a skewer, but I put it in a mason jar with the lid on it, and I did had pecan chips on the bottom. And I did a blowtorch, blew that out, kind of caught smoky, dropped the shrimp in there on a skewer. There's on a sugarcane skewer, closed it, put it on the plate. I had a polenta cake with a black bean, mango salsa, actually corn is like a succotash salsa that went on top of it. with a chipotle pepper sauce and send it out. And I'll try to find those pictures and then get that to you. They're pretty neat. And what they do is you open up that mason jar and poof, you get the smoke coming right out. It just comes right at you. So you have to think about these things and how well it does. I did that at the Florida Restaurant Show 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and medaled. So and that's another thing. I mean, going to restaurants and looking at everybody else's presentations. If you're lucky enough to go to a food show, look at those presentations on the food shows or a food competition, even more better, that you look at that and see what other colleagues of yours are doing. You know, you've done it. You've done all your plate ups in your classes before, and the chefs are telling you the good things and the bad things about it, right? But you don't want to be sloppy, right? You don't just want to put the food on like we did in the military. Here you go, scoop, scoop, and keep going. You want to make it look tight. You want to make it look, you know, sexy is what I say. You know, make it look sexy, make it look good. Because the guests, that's what they're buying. That's why they're coming into your restaurant. They're coming into your restaurant to have a beverage, have a great meal. And they're not coming in and walking around and shopping, you know, looking for a pair of jeans or a shirt. No, they're coming in here for a reason. They're coming in to have a great meal with great service and then go home. You know, so plate presentations are very important. And let's see the videos. Now, I have an assignment for you to do. Okay, the assignment is going to be due, where are we at? Right there. Week 4 assignment. Okay, plate presentation is the wow in your food. You're only as good as the last meal you put out. All right. The guest experience all about the food. Give me 5 reasons you feel the importance of plate presentation. All right, that's going to be your assignment for this week. And then I'll have a forum discussion that you guys can get into. I'll put that out to the next class. Okay, put that on the next class. But it's important that you guys get this down and why these presentations, these food and plate ups are important to you. And I'm not just talking about savory, I'm talking about desserts also. It is so important to make sure those desserts look really good because that's one of the last things they're having before they go out and pay the check. Right? So that's the assignment that needs to be done. Okay. It's going to be a real short lecture today. So hopefully everything's going well. Please keep in contact with me. All right. Please, please, please keep texting me or emailing me. If you have projects that you put on the email to me, try to download those and put them on the Moodle app. All right. Try to copy and paste them and put them on the Moodle app, because that way I can get everything together on the one file instead of I can't move your assignments that you sent me via email. I can't get those. Me personally, I cannot put those on Moodle. So the director has asked me and asked us, the instructors, to get all those assignments, if possible, back on Moodle. If not, then we'll work on that one. All right? So hopefully you guys have a safe day. May the 4th be with you. Yes, that's Star Wars Day, right? And tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, so get your mariachis going and some nice tacos. We're gonna have some tacos here at the house. So enjoy the day and let me know how I can help you out.